Hi there and welcome to my Ivan's vlog, everything about balls. In this episode I'm gonna talk a little bit about a snooker ball set that I use for already a couple of years. And it's this Aramith Tournament Champion SuperPro 1G set. This is a very expensive set of snooker balls. It will set you back around €250, so not cheap at all. But these balls are perfect to play games with and also to practice your technique. These balls are also being used at major events like, for example, the World Championship at the Crucible. And as you can see, because this is the Super Pro version, we have a dotted cue ball instead of a pure white ball. But for me this has some big advantages, because when you strike the cue ball you can see whether you put unintentional spin on the cue ball or not. So this helps me a lot because sometimes I still make this mistake. As some people of you may know, 1G means that there is a tolerance of 1 gram between these balls. And because of this 1 gram tolerance, all balls have to have the same feel and reaction when you strike them at the same speed. For professional players this is really important, but it can also help amateur players a lot. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, all snooker halls are closed for the moment, and because I don't have my own snooker table, I can't practice, unfortunately. And we still have to wait and see what is going to happen when the snooker halls will be open again. For people who have their own cue and balls, this might be a little bit easier, but there is still a small chance you can get an infection, like, for example, touching the cloth and cushion. The social distancing is a bit easier when you are at a snooker table. But I think for people who don't have their own cue and have to use a cue from the snooker hall, there is a bigger chance of infection. So I don't know how they are gonna solve this. Also the same thing with the balls. If you use the set from them, a lot of people would have touched these balls with their own hands. So also here is a bigger chance to get an infection. So I think we are gonna have to wait and see what will happen in the near future. I use snooker or pool as a means of relaxation, to clear my mind of things that are bugging me and giving me stress. And when you are at the table, you are totally focused on these balls and then you forget the world around you a little bit. If I can recommend one thing, if you have the money and you want to play some snooker and are willing to put time and effort into it, it is best to buy your own set of balls and a cue. The balls don't have to be these expensive ones that I use. You also have the normal Aramith Tournament Champion or also other brands. It all depends on how much money you want to spend. So, thank you for watching this episode. And I hope I helped you out a little bit. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you want to receive notifications. Also leave a comment down below, and if you have any questions, I will respond to them as fast as possible. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!